Have you ever looked around your neighborhood and thought, this place could be even better? Maybe you see an empty lot that could be a park or a rundown building with potential or, a need for more affordable housing options. Well, what if I told you that you could be part of making that positive change happen? That's where mission driven real estate comes in. If you're new to my channel, I'm Dominique Pryor Anderson, real estate and community development consultant with a passion for creating thriving communities through real estate. I've worked with individuals just like you, as well as nonprofit organizations and even municipalities to think through building better communities through community focused tools like affordable housing. I'm on a mission to educate and empower the people just like you to move from neighbors to developers. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, join the movement, like and share the videos to empower others. So, as we think about mission driven real estate, I want us to think about something really crucial. When you hear real estate developer, you might picture big operations and massive projects and millions of dollars. And while that's one side of the coin, mission driven development is different. It's about using real estate, the land, and the buildings around us to address a specific need or create a positive impact in our communities. So let's think of someone. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah saw a lack. She sees a lack of accessible community space in her community, right? So Sarah decides, you know what, instead of waiting for someone else, I'm going to do the thing that needs to be done. Maybe she bought a small piece of land or a small building. Let's say she bought a small building. And with the help of her neighbors, she transformed it into a vibrant arts and workshop center. That's mission driven real estate. Or let's take a guy named David, for example. He was passionate about sustainability. And let's say David decided to build a small housing group of houses, right? He made them energy efficient and he put a lot of like shared resources that created more of a community living situation. And he also made it really environmentally friendly. So now there's a community focused living option for people in an area that may not have been there before. That's also mission driven, right? And then let's say you have a good sized backyard, right? Maybe you have an acre of land, you have a house on it, but you feel like you could do more. Because it doesn't have to be a huge complex. You really could be looking at, just your backyard. Or maybe you look across the street and there's a blighted piece of property. And you say, you know what? It would be really great if we could put some affordable rental over there or affordable purchase. Maybe you develop a small mixed use space that supports local entrepreneurs. So now you've moved from community development to economic development because you're supporting the bottom line of a community. Or let's take that backyard you have. You have that acre of land and you have a backyard. So now you can build an accessory dwelling unit or an ADU. And that doesn't only help others, but it helps you. What if you have a parent? Now they can age in place in your backyard. What if you have a child that comes home from school? They can live there and save their money and grow and build their next situation, right? And so all of this is affordable housing and it's all mission driven living, right? And mission driven real estate. The key to mission driven real estate is intention. It's about identifying a problem or an opportunity in your community and using real estate as a tool to make things better, right? We always there's a demonizing that happens to developers when that doesn't always have to be the case, right? Well done doesn't have to be the case. And so, it's about building with a purpose and a focus on people and planet alongside or even instead of purely maximizing profit. So we're putting people and community at the forefront of the development work that we're doing, right? So, what are the needs that you see around you? What kind of positive change do you want to create? Mission driven real estate isn't just for the big players, it's for you, it's for me, it's for every man, right? It's for anyone who cares about their community and is willing to take action, even on a small scale. One new house is a new house, three new houses is a new house. A small coffee shop is a new opportunity for increased access to capital, increased access to meeting space, community space for people to meet and talk and get to know one another, right? So every project has a benefit. Stick with me, stick with us, right? We're going to explore how to identify those needs and the opportunities right in your own backyard. Even better, join us over in the From Neighbor to Developer community on Skool, SKOOL.com. In our community, From Neighbor to Developer. I want to see you there. There's a free section, give a lot of information away, and you connect with one another. People just like you who just want to make a difference. You have to start somewhere to go somewhere great. And with that, adios. Have a great day.